Reporting for the Pony Express, I am Eric Brownback, and this is the Equestrian. This edition's top stories include one student whose dedication and creativity highlighted this year's homecoming football game. Stillwater Area High School has a new principal, Dr. Don Johnson, and this fall, Stillwater's theater program tries to produce one of America's most classic stories. Finally, Stillwater hosted the very first Powder Puff football game in many years. But first, you may have noticed all the new technology at Stillwater. That's because this year, administration decided to upgrade all the computers and laptops, which has affected almost all the departments in the school. Also, for the very first time, Stillwater will have its own noodles and company, located next to the current Jimmy John's and Chipotle off Highway 36. The exact date is unknown, but it is expected to open in the near future. Now to Colin Peters with our top story.
This year at homecoming, senior Patrick Bushman helped create a tarp that would cover the entire student section during halftime. We went over to his house to learn more about the story.
So Thompson and Drew already had the tarp when they came to me, I guess. So I'm not sure where they got it exactly. All I know is that it was a big black on one side, gray on the other.
Process of putting it together.
So the very first thing was like, Drew was like, oh, just do a quick sketch. And I was like, all right. So I just wrote, they wanted 3 words. They wanted Pony Nation, and they wanted 2014 because we're seniors and we're awesome. And so I just kind of did it, and I made the pony like logo, the design of it, and they're like, that's great. And I was like, really? I was kind of surprised because it was really simple. And they just wanted me to make it bigger now. And I was like, all right. They laid out like a bunch of it and bought the paint, and we just kind of had the sketch in front of us, and it was really stressful to make those first few sprays with the can because it's like, oh geez, no going back. We just spray painted. We put tape down so we could have a general idea of where we're gonna put everything on it, and then we just started doing. And Drew and I did a lot of the outlines, and Drew did a pretty good amount of the outlines of it. And once we had the outline, we had a couple buddies just come in with cans of paint and start filling stuff in. I think it was pretty cool.
Thanks, Colin. Now to Emily Ness, a reporter in the field, with a one-on-one interview with Dr. Don Johnson, the new principal at Stillwater Area High School.
The next question was your opinion of Stillwater High School. I assume it's good then.
Yeah, it's actually gotten better. You come into a situation, you think you know how it's going to go, and you think you have an idea what it's going to be like. And this is about the 5th high school I've been at as a principal, and so not too many things were going to surprise me. But you don't always know until you get actually into the saddle, and you say, oh, this is worse than I thought, or this is better than I thought, and really this has been a great situation. Even it has actually gone better than I expected. So my goal is for your diploma to mean something, to be of value.
Thanks, Emily. Now we head over to the theater department with Tyler Malmberg and the crew of the upcoming play, The Wizard of Oz.
Theater has been a big part of Stillwater since its foundation, and this fall season, they're bringing The Wizard of Oz to the stage. I'm on the set here as they're constructing it, and I'm getting a chance to talk to some of the theater kids about the aspects of this play and even about theater itself. Do you have anything to say to the people who might be too shy to participate in these plays?
Yeah, I would say that no matter where you're coming from, talent-wise or background, you can still have a great time here. If you're not cast as a huge role right away, don't be discouraged. And it takes a while to kind of get used to what we do and how theater works. It's definitely a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of cool people. And just a great experience, something that I've enjoyed throughout junior high and high school.
Right. Thanks, Jake.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have anything you'd like to say to the people who might be too shy to participate in theater?
Well, there's many things that you can do to be involved with theater that don't require you to be out there by yourself in the spotlight. Like, you don't have to sing, and you can just be involved however you want, like backstage or in the chorus or whatever you want to do. But it's really fun.
Do you have anything to say to the people who might think that they're too shy to participate in theater?
Well, being that this was my first year in theater, I was
scared to do it myself. And once I got into it, I realized that the people that are in it are really nice and just compassionate about what they do, and you don't have to be right on stage. There's musicals and plays you could be on an ensemble in, or just work backstage on the sets.
Our last story of the broadcast is with Carly Glazier, covering the Powder Puff football game.
This year on September 30th, the Monday of homecoming week, Stillwater hosted an all-girl flag football game. It is the first one Stillwater has had in many years.
Powder Puff this year has caused some controversy. Some believed it to be sexist or demeaning. So we asked some students at Stillwater what they thought.
Okay, so what did you think of the game?
It was fun to be with all the seniors and juniors and just actually being on the field and playing instead of watching. And now I understand football a lot better.
Yeah. Would you want one again next year?
Yeah, for sure. I think it'd be really fun.
So what did you think of the game?
It was a lot of fun to play in it. It was a unique experience because nothing's ever happened like that at school since I've been here, so it was really exciting. There was definitely a lot of not pressure but competition there, and it was a good feeling to win.
Did you think the Powder Puff game was sexist?
I did believe that the Powder Puff game was sexist, yes.
Why?
Well, the term Powder Puff to begin with is sexist. It degrades the meaning of, it degrades the act of playing a sport. Powder Puff, it makes light of athletes, and also making a giant spectacle about girls playing sports is sexist.
Let us know what you think of the Powder Puff game or any of our other stories by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter, or visiting our website at sahsponyexpress.com. Thanks for watching.